Good morning. My name is Judi Spears. I'm coming to you on behalf of Westfield Presbyterian Church. Hope you're having a good morning. Westfield Church has been bringing you a devotional each day with the hope that you will be encouraged during this time that we are all homebound. We've been reading from the book of Revelation, a book written at the time when Christians were being persecuted by Roman authorities, and they were facing a lot of hostility. It's full of symbolism and has been interpreted in many ways. I choose to look at this book as an encouragement for us during these new troubled times. So the passage we're going to read today is Revelation 14, 1 through 5. And you can go ahead and look that up in your Bibles if you want, or you can just listen as I read along. Then I looked, and there before me was the Lamb, standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a sound from heaven like the roaring, rushing waters and like a loud peal of thunder. The sound I heard was like that of harpists playing their harps, and they sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and the elders. No one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. These are those that did not defile themselves with women, for they remained virgins. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. They were purchased from among mankind and offered as firstfruits to God and the Lamb. No lie was found in their mouths. They are blameless. So when we look at this passage, what we see is the Lamb, who is Jesus, standing with his church in worship. They are singing a new song that only the redeemed through Christ know. And their love for Christ can be seen in them so great, it's as if they each bore a mark on their forehead. They are pure in that they have never worshipped any other God, but only the one true Christ. They have been faithful to Christ through every situation, through good times and hard times, but they stand victorious with Christ as victor over all. So I think that we can all agree that we are going through some hard and dark times right now. And I know that we have all said and heard, we're all going through this together. While we are all going through this together, we're all going through this differently. For some of us, life is just not that much different. For others, it may feel like the start of a long vacation or a chance to do things with our family and our children while we're quarantined at home. Although the novelty of spending unending time with our family and children may have long worn off by now, some of us are facing really dark and hard times, job loss, feeding our family, paying our bills. It can be very hard. I saw a meme that was a picture of two dogs. One dog had very short legs. The other dog had very long legs. And the dog with short legs had mud up to its neck. And the dog with very long legs had mud up to its knees. And the caption was, "We are all going through this together differently." And it's true. What can be a positive time for some can be very dark and hard for others. C.S. Lewis, the author of the Narnia series, has tons of great quotes that I really love. And the first time I heard this one, I saw it on Pinterest, and it was sort of out of context. But since then, I have learned that this quote came from the third book in the Narnia series called The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. And it's a story of a grand quest of a girl named Lucy. And one of the main characters, Aslan, the Christ figure, and C.S. Lewis uses a lot of symbolism too. And Lucy and the others are on a ship headed into dark, unknown waters with no end in sight. And everyone is scared, and they're getting worried that Aslan has led them in the wrong direction. And at one point, amidst all of this turmoil, Lucy whispers, "Aslan, if you ever loved us, send help now." And after she whispers this, the darkness did not grow any less, but she began to feel a little better. And then she hears a gentle whisper in reply, "Courage, dear heart." And even though she cannot see him, she knows that Aslan is near. In a few moments, the darkness turned into grayness, and then before they dared to begin hoping, they shot into the sunlight, into the warm blue world again. It was then that there was nothing to be afraid of, and there never really was. You see, we can dare to hope that this darkness will soon turn into light. And our passage today is meant to be an encouragement that we don't have to fear this battle. Jesus has already won, and we can stand in victory with him. So have courage, dear heart. We will be in the sunlight soon. But we at Westfield know that this is a very difficult time for some of you. And if you need anything, please send us a message, give us a phone call, and we will try to do what we can to help. Thanks for watching, friends. It's nice to see you.